Your teacher today is Dr. Bbosa Science. Dr. Bbosa is a teacher at the Science Foundation College, the best school that teaches sciences. Today, 10th December 2020, we are going to revise objective questions in transport in flowering plants. Our website is digitalteachers.co.ug. Here, find notes, exams, and the marking guides in physics, chemistry, and biology. Or visit our YouTube channel. When you go to YouTube website, where there is search, type in Digital Teachers Uganda. You will be given categories of videos in physics, chemistry, biology, and math. The best secondary school in Uganda is the Science Foundation College. The best primary school in Uganda is the Rock of Ages Primary School. Number 1. Which one of the following types of plants is likely to have the most thin leaf cuticle? A. Mesophytes. B. Halophytes. C. Hydrophytes. D. Xerophytes. You can pause and answer. The answer is C. Hydrophytes don't have to conserve water. Number 2. Sucrose is the major transport solute because A. is highly soluble, so can be transported in a high concentration in the sap. B. can easily be converted into glucose and fructose. C. insoluble, so cannot be used in a chemical reaction. D. can be oxidized in a living part of the plant. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. Number 3. Which of the following sets of conditions in a guard cells would lead to opening of stomata? A. high carbon dioxide concentration and low sugar concentration. B. low carbon dioxide concentration and high sugar concentration. C. high sugar concentration and high carbon dioxide concentration. D. low pH and high starch concentration. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. Number 4. Which of the following structures are characteristics of floating plants? A. light thin leaves with hairy surface. B. broad thick leaves with thin cuticle. C. light thin leaves with thick cuticle. D. broad thin leaves with eronchaima. You can pause and answer. The answer is D. Eronchaima help in the floating. Number 5. Which of the following would show a distinct blue color if a section of a root of a dicotyledonous plant was stained with iodine? A. pericycle. B. periferous layer. C. endodermis. D. pith. You can pause and answer. The answer is C. Endodermis is where starch is stored. The dicotyledonous plant don't have pith. Number 6. A companion cell has a large nucleus because A. supports the cell tube element that lack a nucleus. B. controls a large volume of cytoplasm. C. movement of material in the cell tube is an active process. D. because of its high metabolic processes. You can pause and answer. The answer is D. The nucleus is for metabolic process. There is no evidence that companion cell supports cell elements. Number 7. If a metabolic poison was taken up by a plant Which one of the following process would be affected immediately? A. Evaporation of water from leaves. B. Movement of food from leaves to plants. C. Movement of water within the stem. D. Movement of water within the leaves. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. Movement of food is an active process. Number 8. Stomatoclosure occurs when A. The turgor in the guard cell rises. B. pH in the guard cell decreases. C. Osmotic potential in the guard cells is more than that of surrounding cells. D. Starch in the guard cells is converted to sugar. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. When the pH decreases, sugars are converted to starch. Osmotic potential of the guard cell falls. Number 9. The pathway which allows water from cell to cell through the cytoplasm is the A. Apoplast. B. Vacuolar. C. Symplast. D. Titular. You can pause and answer. The answer is C. In the apoplast, water passes through the cellulose membrane. Viola, water passes through the vacuoles. Number 10. Which of the following does not contribute to movement of water from roots to leaves in flowering plants? A. Root pressure. B. Cohesion forces. C. Transpiration pull. D. Atmospheric pressure. You can pause and answer. The answer is D. Atmospheric pressure. Number 11. Which one of the following is the main form of photosynthetic product transported by phloem? A. Starch. B. Amino acid. C. Sucrose. D. Glucose. You can pause and answer. The answer is C. Sucrose. Number 12. During heat of the day, control of stomata movements to reduce excessive water loss is due to A. Active accumulation of mineral ions in guard cells. B. Synthesis of abscisic acid. C. Interconversion of glucose and starch in guard cells. D. Synthesis of glucose during photosynthesis. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. Synthesis of abscisic acid causes closure of the stomata, reducing water loss. Number 13. If the rate of transpiration lags behind that of absorption, movement of water up the plant is mainly by A. Root pressure. B. Capillarity. C. Mass flow. D. Transpiration. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. Root pressure. Number 14. A column of water in xylem vessels of tall plant ascends without breaking, mainly due to A. Root pressure. B. Cohesive force. C. Transpiration pull. D. Adhesive force. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. Cohesive force. Number 15. Under which of the following conditions would transpiration be most rapid? A. Dark and windy. B. Light and windy. C. Dark and still. D. Light and still. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. Light, because it causes opening of the stomata. Windy, wind blows away humid layer. from the stomata. The figure shows the rate of transpiration of a hibiscus shoot under different light conditions. From the graph, at which stage indicated did the stomata begin to open? You can pause and answer. The answer is C. Number 17. Which of the following occurs as a result of low pH in guard cells? A. Conversion of sugar to starch, reducing osmotic pressure. B. Conversion of sugar to starch, increasing osmotic pressure. C. Conversion of sugar to starch, reducing osmotic pressure. C. Conversion of starch to sugar, reducing osmotic pressure. D. Conversion of starch to sugar, increasing osmotic pressure. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. Number 18. Which one of the following adaptations help a desert succulent plant to reduce water loss? A. Has reduced number of stomata. B. Has extensive roots. C. Possession of deep roots. D. Shades leaves during dry season. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. Has reduced number of stomata. Extensive roots and deep roots help in the absorption of water, not to reduce water loss. It does not have leaves to shade. Number 19. Which of the following does not involve mass flow? A. Blood flow in arteries. B. Uptake of food by tapeworm. C. Movement of food and water in the gut. D. Transport of water and mineral salts in the xylem. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. Uptake of food by tapeworm is by diffusion. Number 20. Plant growing in humid habitats lose water by A. Transpiration. B. Titular transpiration. C. Guttation. D. Evaporation. You can pause and answer. The answer is C. Guttation. Loss of water as a liquid, not as a gas. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Our website is digitalteachers.co.ug. Here find notes, exams and their marking guides in physics, chemistry, biology and math. YouTube channel is Digital Teachers Uganda. When you go to YouTube channel, where there is search, type in Digital Teachers Uganda. You'll be given categories of videos in physics, chemistry, biology, primary science, and primary mathematics. The best secondary school in Uganda is the Science Foundation College. The best primary school in Uganda is Rock of Ages Primary School, Chiwanga.